From Queens, New York, Carly, Queen of Queens, Nevis.
The non-conference slate is over and it is on to Lawrence, Kansas. The Mountaineers will begin Big 12 play by visiting a rejuvenated Jayhawk team. Okay, so admittedly, painting is definitely not my strongest talent, but that's better. I was practicing earlier. It was kind of like 50-50, so hopefully we could get this. Let's try it out, Chris. Let's go! Awesome. Got it out the first try. JMU ranked number 2 in the FCS. West Virginia, however, 19-0 against FCS opponents all time. The Dukes definitely gave them a run for their money in the first half. They led 7-3, held West Virginia to just 18 yards on the ground. So clearly, although the CB's run did not end with a state championship plaque, the joy they brought to Blacksville is probably more valuable. C-A-R-L-Y! Let's beat East! The competition is over. The RCV Flying Eagles and your girl, we took it home. Let's go, ladies. From the outside looking in, it may seem like this year for University Rising senior Caden Metheny has been nothing but magical. And it has, winning a state championship with the Hawks, continuing his ascension to the role of top point guard in the state, and piling in Division I college offers.
I mean, it's been amazing. I mean, especially winning the state championship, that was incredible.
But off the court has not exactly been a fairy tale. Caden's mom, Heidi, was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in September after the doctors found a tumor from a routinely scheduled colonoscopy.
At first, I was down. I was pretty upset. But then it took me a couple minutes and I realized how strong of a woman she is and how she can fight through anything.
I felt like we had been punched in the gut. Took us about 24, 48 hours of deer in the headlight reaction before we just pulled it together and just stayed positive and got ready for the fight.
In December, UHS got an invite to the Beach Ball Classic in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, a tournament where the top talent in the country was on display. That trip was thick in the middle of Heidi's chemo treatment, but they say there is nothing stronger than a mother's love.
I was not going to miss Myrtle Beach. So I did double up on my infusions and slept pretty much the whole way to Myrtle. But other than that, no, it worked out.
Despite going through 8 rounds of chemo spaced out every 2 weeks, followed by 5 weeks of daily radiation, Heidi Metheny did not miss a single university basketball game this year. And you could be sure she was there at the Charleston Civic Center when Caden and his teammates captured the AAA state crown in March.
That was awesome, especially with what she was going through at that time. Being able to be there and watch that and just to have that moment with her.
On June 11th, the Metheny family got another major tick in the win column.
I had surgery, and my oncologist called to give me the pathology results, and it was clear that it was gone, nowhere to be found.
Honestly, we knew she was going to be cancer-free because how faithful we were. There were a bunch of signs that we were like, you know what, we're good to go. She's fine. She's already fine. So. Obviously, a little like we were joyful, but at the same time, we knew it all along.
With cancer now in the rear view, this mother-son duo can look forward to what lies ahead. Cade's senior season at university, his future as a Division I college basketball player, and although mom may not be able to make every college game, her role as his #1 fan, well, that, like her positive attitude toward cancer, will never change. In Morgantown, I'm Carly Nevis for 5 Sports.
Local sports with Carly Nevis. 5 News continues.
The stands were absolutely packed at Klein Stansberry Stadium on both sides for the Route 50 Rumble, Doddridge County hosting Ritchie County. Fast forward 2 seconds on the clock at the end of the first half. North Marion going for the Hail Mary, and all hail Gunnar Murphy. He lives up to his name and slings it 46 yards for Miller, makes a great grab in the end zone. Tariq is the real deal. What a play. And it's the same play and the same result. Are you kidding me, Gage Michael? This time from 54 yards out. 2 plays, 2 TDs at 144 yards for Gage. Nick Weiler-Babs 3 cuts the lead to 14 with 13 to go. But tonight, the Mountaineers were germane in the membrane. A career-high 28 points for Haley. Bottom 10, here he is, the pride of the Black Bears, Kevin Newman, loops one into center field. Francisco Cervelli comes all the way home from first base to score. Newman's first walk-off hit of his career. It's a thriller.